Hello, guys.
Hello, guys.
Hello, hello.
So I want to say welcome back to the QCSS Workshop on CTF Web Security. Today we dive into another vulnerability, but let me do a summary of what we have seen last day. Last day we have talked about some vulnerabilities like SQL injection and authentication bypass. I hope that you have understood properly. So today we talk about a new vulnerability because it's request forgery. Okay. So to start, I will share my screen and then we will start. As Daniel had said in the group, we have a surprise for you at the end. So that wait and be so attentive. Okay.
Sorry, sir. Have you talked about authentication bypass and SQL injection?
Yeah. Yesterday.
Oh, sorry, I missed it. Have you recorded the session?
Yeah. That Danish will give you the record.
Please, please, we need it.
No problem. We
Thank
will
you.
have it after. So I will share my screen. Okay, right. So as I was saying, today we talk about a new vulnerability, cross-site request forgery. Okay. So to do an introduction, what I want to say is that Um, when we take a site, okay, when you take a site who is doing queries, who is doing requests, so we have two parts, okay, we have two parts. We have the sender and we have the receiver, or I can say we have the source and we have the destination, okay. So when a request is done, there is an interaction between those two parts, okay, an interaction between those two parts. So in some sites we have to make some process to verify that the source is authenticate or authorized to make this action or not, okay. If we doesn't do that, we will encounter some security problems like hackers who want to access resource that they have not access to. Okay, to take an example, we can talk about some site where you have the possibility to change your email. You will see that sometimes when you have an account on a site, you have the possibility to change your password or you have the possibility to change the email associated with your account. Okay, so when the request is done, you have your email which is sent with a token when it is secure with a token, and they sent you a message back with a code or multi-factor authentication in order to authenticate you and to ensure you that your information is secure. But in sometimes they can not they can have some security issues, some bad requests that are made, okay, and we can assist to some misconfiguration that can let hackers to have access to your information. So uh, is there any hand? Okay, is there any hand? Yeah, hacker guy.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, was however, well, I have a question for that. For another side,
Yeah.
this server side, they have a firewall once we install it there. So there is firewall. I don't get to real IP. How to bypass this firewall? Because I tried that one, many tools to get to real IPs, but I don't get the real IP. So they have another method for this.
I have not understand properly your question. Are you talking about the vulnerability I'm talking about?
Now I am talking about that is firewall.
Okay, we will talk about that after the session if you are there.
Okay, yeah,
Okay,
so yeah, so.
thank you, thank you very much. So I will continue. So when we talk about core seed request forgery, we can have especially four parts, okay, four main parts. We can have unintentional action that hackers can do, exploiting trust. That means that they can use the fact that you are authenticate to access your resource, and the server or the site will think that it is you, but it is not you. It is a hacker. Okay. We have real world implication. In real world implication, we are raising the fact that the resource that hackers are accessing are very critical. Okay, and we have powerful trades that talk about the payload we use in order to gain access to information. Okay, how CSRF attack works. Okay, we have user authentication. User authentication, I will talk about a mechanism, okay, a mechanism in which the user have to prove that he is what he is saying that he is. I'm talking about authentication. So prove that you are what you are talking you are, okay? Prove that it is you. But hackers will exploit that to prove that there are you, okay? They will prove that there are you and access your information. We will see that in some minutes. I have designed a lab for that. We have malicious requests, okay? That come from a malicious request, so that we will say that that is a mistake from developers, but it is not always the case, okay? It is not always the case. Anyone can make mistakes, so the mistake is not always in the side of developers, okay? A request that is not properly sanitized, I want to say, can lead to cross-site request forgery. So an attacker craft a malicious request, typically embedded in link or hidden with a script, okay, targeting a vulnerable action on the web application. So that lead to unintentional action. Okay, the victim, without knowing that, interact with the malicious content. The browser still carrying the authentication cookies, send the malicious request to the vulnerable application, bypassing any user interaction to the victim's end. Okay, so action execution too. We are talking about malicious request that is execute. Okay, so to explain more, I think that this will be more clearly when we do the lab. Okay, I think I have designed a lab for that, and especially for this session, I can give you access to the lab so that you can try also at your side. Okay, are you ready? Guys, Guys, are you ready? Okay, so I will share you the link, and then you will try to at your site. Give me 1 second. I think that it is here. 1 second. Okay, 1 second. Okay, 1 second. So I will give the link in the chat. So guys, that is the application. You can open this in your browser. If you have one problem, tell me, okay? And if you are ready, tell me, we can go together. Guys, are you ready? Yeah? Any question? Okay, so we can go to the lab. I think that we open this here, okay. Site, okay. So that we have a sample website who is telling us to change email address. So we can guess that the goal of this challenge is to change the email address, but we can firstly push the button to see what is happening. Okay. That's a email address change to user. Okay. Suppose that the first email address is that. Okay. And the challenge I want to give you, okay, is to arrive, okay, to change the email address to the address I will give you in the chat, okay. Suppose that you are an attacker, okay, and you want to change that email address to that email. Okay, I will go to explain more further. Suppose that an user, okay, here the name of the user is user. He is on his own site, on his own account, okay, and he wanna change his email address, okay, to change it. But you are an hacker, okay. You will intercept the request in order to put inside your email address, okay. So in this lab, we suppose that your email address is attacker@example.com, okay. So try to change your email, change his email to attacker at example.com, so that when you will click change email address, we have attacker at example.com. Okay, any question? Any question? Guys, that is a competition. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Please continue. Thank you.
Okay, so how will we do that? Okay, how will we do that? Firstly, we will try to see how the request is made. Okay, how the request is made. So we are in the browser, we go here and we will inspect that. Here we have the possibility to see the source code of the page. Okay, so that is the source code of the page. And after we have the possibility to intercept the request here. So we can see when I click change email, what is happening. Okay. So when I click that, I can see what information is sent. Is there any information? Here we can see that when I click change email, there is a parameter. So we have seen in the last session what is a parameter. Okay, simply it is a variable that we can use on web in order to change information, in order to exchange information from the source to the destination. Okay, guys. So we have a parameter here, email, that is sent. Here the value of the parameter is user at example.com. Okay, so here what we want to do is to change that parameter that is sent in order to have attacker at example.com. Okay, so I will analyze further the source code. So I come here and I can see what is happening. So here, when I look at that, I can see that in the source code, there is a hidden input. Okay, there is a hidden input, or is talking about email, and the value is set to user at example.com. So what we can try to do here is to change the values. If you have any question, you can ask me, guys. Okay.
Yeah, I have a question, but after you finish.
Okay. So that we can change that. What I have done is to double click, okay, double click on the input in order to change that. Attacker at example.com, okay. So I press enter. So when I do that, I try now to refresh or no, just to push button, okay, just to push button, and we will see what is happening. Oh, as you can remark, the email has changed. But why? Anyone to tell me why? Anyone to tell me why is it so simple?
Yeah, they are not validating or sanitizing the input field.
Exactly, exactly. So that any user can change at his own the information that he is sending to the server. That
Yes,
is
brother,
a,
I have a question.
yeah, you can ask.
Thank you, sir. First, thank you for your presentation. Second, would you like to work with Purpose Suite so you can do easily generating a POC for CSRF and then exploit it? What do you think?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's what I'm going on to do. But actually, unfortunately, I don't have Kali installed now. So you can see that I am using Ubuntu. Okay, so
Yeah,
that will be very difficult. Maybe if you have Kali Linux, you can show us because it is a training session. You can show us, and we will see with you. Okay.
yeah, for sure. I don't have Kali machine. I just have Kali on cloud. I can give you or provide you in the chat. It's called shell.segfault.net.
Maybe you can send it on in the chat. Okay.
Yeah, for sure, I will.
Okay.
I get to use this. Okay, it's a Kali machine on the cloud, so no need to install Kali Linux on your computer.
Okay. So we will look at that after the lab. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
for sure, for sure. And for Purpose Suite, you can easily download Purpose Suite and open it on Windows.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think that that is asking for a license. I think that.
And for sure, if you go to the browser and just write a CSRF POC, you can get several links to do your POC. Just take the request and turn it into CSRF exploit, and you can get it. And whenever you open it on the browser and you click the submit button, so you can easily change the email that you are targeting.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, Nasir. So we will
You're
just
most welcome.
finish what we were talking about. Okay. So we were able, as Nasir was saying, we were able to change this email because the request is not properly sanitized. Okay. It is not properly sanitized. In the security measure, in the well done security measure, we have to ensure ourselves that there is a security on client side and a security on server side. Okay. We see this recommendation in my document here. So to protect again client side request forgery, there is something we call token. We call that token so that when a user register or when a user have an account, we can generate a token for that user. So what is the role of that token? That token is used when a user want to do any action on the site. So that before performing the action, we have to ensure that the action is coming from the user that is authenticated. So for ensuring that we are verifying the token and the token that we are receiving in order to compare themselves and to be sure that the user that is making the request is an authenticated user. I don't know if there is a problem with my explanation. Have you understood?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, thank you. So that is the first recommendation. We will use a token that is stored in a database. We can choose in which manner you want to store the token. But after we will do a token verification when a user wants to process an action. And you can also do dynamic token generation so that in that way we can ensure that the token is unique and it is not used by two users. Okay. We have demonstrated how that attack can be exploited. Okay. Real world application. So in real world application, we are talking and most of the time about applications that are hosting, that are storing users' information, such as application that has login pages, application that user can have then their own account to modify their profile information. We have applications like Messenger, Facebook, where they can chat with themselves, and so on and so forth. And most of the time, you can also find those vulnerability on financial application. So in that case, that is very critical because we are talking about your money. Okay. Okay, for mitigation, we have some some security measures. We have token implementation. We have talked about that. We have also headers, okay? Also headers like HTTP straight transport security. That is a protocol, but a header that you can activate in order to ensure that there is a token verification. We have sensitive cookie attributes, content security policy. That those are all headers, okay? Headers for requests that we can implement in order that to ensure our information is well sanitized and well controlled. So here you can read after some cases. Okay, I take the case of e-commerce sites where user can come and make some requests in order to sell or in order to buy. Okay, in order to buy. So there is some security issues when the user request is not verified. So that's all for CrossFit request forgery. I don't know if there is any question about that. Don't worry, I will provide you, okay? I will provide you, as I have promised, I will provide you all the lab from the first session to today, to the session of today, okay? So that you can exercise on your side, okay? Any question about that vulnerability?
By the way, I have some recommendation or some point I might highlight on it. Uh, in some websites, there could be a vulnerability regarding CSRF cross-site request forgery. And by the way, we can escalate it to access as cross-site scripting by informing the form and putting the names as a payload for JavaScript. And whenever the user is targeting those payloads, they will execute on his browser, and we can take the cookies for them. So CSRF would lead to access us. Is that true?
Yeah, yeah. We are talking about payload like script, alert, uh, IMG, and so on and so far, right?
Yeah, somehow, by the way. But the main focus is the website is vulnerable for CSRF. But in the CSRF form, we can put some JavaScript payload so it can be executed whenever the user or the victim has executed on his browser.
Yeah, yeah. I'm seeing what you're talking about. In
Yeah.
that case, the payload is not only executed for one user, but for all the users that will consult the page. You are right.
Yes. Totally right. Totally right. By the way, please let me know your WhatsApp number so we can talk. We have some. I have some work. I would like to talk with you.
No problem. At the end of the session, I will provide my information, my contact information, so we can chat
Yep.
after. Okay?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Just remember me.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Guys, is there any question? Guys, I want to be sure that you have understood all we are talking about, okay? Because we are going to one lab which will regroup all we have seen from day one to today, okay? So I want to be sure that you have understood all we have talked about. You can ask questions about the first session, about the second session, or about today, what we have seen today, okay? So feel free to ask your question.
But I think you should go on due to time limitations.
Okay. So if there is not a question, we have a challenge that is prepared for you. Okay. It is a web challenge based on a CTF concept. So the challenge is online. So we have to you will have to try on your site, and we will see it is a competition, okay? A little competition for you girls. So we will see who will be the first hacker, okay, to find the vulnerabilities, to exploit those vulnerabilities, and to get the final flag. Are you ready? If you're ready, I will set up the lab. Just give me a little second, okay? I will stop the sharing for just some minutes. For instance, you can ask a question. I'm setting the lab, okay? Okay, guys, the lab is set up. The lab is set up, so you can access it as the same link, okay? So you have some of challenge, you have some of problems that you have to solve in order to get the final flag, okay? And if you find the flag, you will send it to the mail that you will see on the final stage, okay? So that, guys, if you are ready, you can start, okay? If you encounter some problems, you want on some hints, I am there, okay? We can talk together, we can explain concepts, so you can go. That is the site, okay?
Whoever completes the task given to you will also get a certificate of appreciation from us. So kindly solve today's task and get a appreciation certificate from our side.
There is just one flag, okay? Just one flag.
Sir, I have bypassed this and this now. Next hint is check the new email in the SQL injection vulnerable page, sqlinjection.php. Is it something we have to do?
Okay, if you have bypassed the first, you have to solve the second, okay? Try to solve the second. There is another vulnerability, okay? SQL injection maybe. So you have to solve that in order to process to the next stage, okay?
Sir, please, could you please send your contact information? I need to close the meeting for urgent reason.
My contact information, right?
Yeah, please.
Uh, Maybe I will provide my LinkedIn profile so you can see me here. Also, you can contact me here. You can also contact me at this email, okay?
When talk to you, my name is Nasir Aghlaisi. On LinkedIn, I will try to connect with you. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you, sir. Bye bye.
Any guy to the third stage? Is there any guy who is at the third stage? Guys, any problem? I will stop the competition at what I want to say, just in 5 minutes. Just in 5 minutes, I will stop. So be ready. Just in 5 minutes. That's just all we have seen from the first day to today. Okay, that includes uh, local file inclusion, SQL injection. That includes also authentication bypass. You can encounter cross-site request for jury that we have seen today too. Okay, so try to solve problems in order to get the final flag. No, guys, don't share information. Don't share information here. Don't share information here. Okay. If you want to solve it, you can contact at my mail. I will try to see. Just 3 minutes. Yeah, exploit the vulnerability. If you found any vulnerability, exploit it. Okay. Interesting. Good job. Keep going. Good job. Oh, guys. Okay, I can see that you are hot. Just in 1 minute, okay? Or do you like any extra time? If you want extra time, I can give you 5 minutes more, okay? 5 minutes more if you want. Okay, I give you 5 minutes more. So uh, I will say that at 20, okay? At 20 we will stop. Guys, in just 6 minutes. Just for the question, can we change the email? Malik, just try to do what we have done today. Okay, just try to exploit as I have shown today. We found that can be exploited. Okay, just try by the way I have shown today. Don't do my sit down, guys. I'll continue. The seats always up. Okay. So try another payload. Try another payload. Okay. If it is not clear, okay, if it is not clear, ask ask to someone on something that can help you. Okay. Someone or something that can help you. Okay. You can make some research in order to understand what that means. Okay. Guys, anyone at final stage? Anyone has found the flag? Because I have not received the flag yet. Okay, I have not received the flag yet. Anyone? I'm counting on you. Okay, I'll put my drum. In just 1 minute, guys.
Sir, I am at local file inclusion page.
Okay. Any problem?
Just need to add a file and doing that.
Okay. Good luck. But it is time, guys. It is time. I want to say it is time. Maybe 1 minute, okay? 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. After that, they will not have extra time. 1 minute. After 1 minute, I will stop down the server. Okay, guys. Anyone at the final stage? I have not received any flag. Anyone have finished? Guys, anyone has finished? Okay, we will do it together. Okay, we will do it together. Can I stop the server? Oh, no, Danish, not you. I will stop the server. I will stop the server. Okay, and we will correct together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finished. Okay, finished. So it's finished, guys. We will try to correct it together. Are you ready? Anyone? I want you to tell me about your advancement. Okay, who wanna talk about his advancement? Who wanna talk about his advancement?
There was only one step left. I just had to a directory traversal like file inclusion to go into the root of the directories and have to find the flag. But the lab finished, no problem.
Okay, which problem do you encounter?
Actually, I was at local file inclusion step, and for this I had to uh, provide a path to some root directory to find the password file.txt, something like that.
Okay, okay. Okay, we will correct it together. Maybe you will find your mistake. Okay, but that is a good job. I can see in my looks that you have tried all payloads that you can. That's very interesting. So I will share my screen so we can start, okay? So we will start doing that. Maybe I will put dot. Okay, firstly, we have a login page. Okay, we have a basic login page where we try to enter some information. What we have is that correct username or password. The admin has very weak credentials. So the first information we can gain from that is that there is a user on the page that is called admin. Okay, that is called admin. Okay, so after the second information that we can gain from that is that the password of the admin user is very weak. Okay, so what are the weak password that we can have? We can use a password file, a dictionary, in order to brute force. But for easy, we can try some password like admin passwords, for example. Okay, that didn't work. So I will try admin nothing. That doesn't work. Admin. Oh, good. That works. Okay, that works. So that we are at the second stage, and that talk about changing email. As you have seen, that is cross-site request forgery. Okay, so we just have to change email in the client side. So just inspect the page, change email, and send a request. So we change email here, validate. Oh, good. So we validate it. We change it to attacker or anyone else, and we have the net int for the next stage of the challenge. The int is saying that we have to check the mail to the SQL ingestion vulnerable page. So I will copy this and we will go to the page to see what will happen. Okay. So just copy and we will go to the page. Okay, that's the next stage of the challenge. We have username failed, we have password failed. We have password failed. Meaning yesterday is that when the user input is not correctly sanitized, we can encounter SQL injection where we have to make some logical queries in order to get the flag. So what we have to do here, we have to make some queries, okay? To make some queries here. I can copy this for example, just for example, post. Oh, good. So we just have to find the best payloads, and we have worked on it to yesterday. You have sent your payloads, and we have seen what is the best. There were 2 persons who have found the best. So I hope you have worked on payloads. So the payload we use here is just that. It is just that we use, for instance. Okay. So login successful. Here is the name, the next int. So we go to the local file inclusion. Okay, let's go there. Let's go there. Once there, we have an int on the page saying that to include the file the holy password.txt to get the password to the net challenge. And he's saying that it is the directory for add-on software package. So add-on, that is not really clear. What I will try to do, maybe. Okay. Oh, good. So when I done some research, I can find that the directory for add-on software package is OPT on Linux. Okay, it is OPT. So what I will try to do, I know that the password, this file, it is in the OPT directory. So I will try to go to the root in order to go to OPT directory. So just by make some research. So I will try to do that. You can specify and more slash and dash and dot that you want. Okay, more and more that you want. OPT, and I will go to that and copy this. Maybe it will be helpful. I will include this. Oh, great. I had an information saying that this is a secret password. The next challenge is that protect area.php. Okay, protect area.php. So I can copy this, but I have also only can go there. For instance, what am I doing? What am I doing? So I will go there here. Oh, he's asking for a password. But which password? He's asking for a password, okay. Which password? We try to go to the last page. And we can find that we have a password here, okay. This is a secret password. So I can use that password. I use that. I come back to the password page. I copy this. Oh, good. So it said that we have finished. That is a flag. So, guys, that is the final flag. That is the final flag. I hope you have understood, guys. That is the final flag. So you can see that I have combined some vulnerabilities. I have firstly combined authentication bypass, in which you can see that they are using some weak credentials, admin and admin. And the next stage, we have to encounter cross-state request forgery vulnerability. Okay, when you have to change the mail. After that, we have SQL injection vulnerability, when we have to find the payload in order to exploit the bad sanitized input. And after, we have to exploit local file inclusion vulnerability. And we have a file name that is given to us. Making some research, we found that it is in the OPT directory. Okay, and then we go there to find the flag, read the flag, we have a password, we go to the next stage, and then we have the flag. Okay, any question, guys? Any question? Who are people that were at the local file inclusion stage? Mention here. I want to know the number of people that are the local file inclusion stage. Oh, good. 3 person. Okay. At the SQL injection page. Okay. Okay. I hope now you have found the best way to exploit the challenge. So just I will make the challenge up online, so you can try for a last chance, okay, in order to get the flag. But this time I wanna have the first who will give me the screenshot of his screen, okay? Because I have already sent the flag. So you will give me the screenshot at my mail, okay? You have my mail. So you will send me the screenshot, and then the first who will send the screenshot is the winner. Are you ready? Guys, are you ready? The first who will send the screenshot will be the winner. So I will put the 3, 2, 1, and go. Guys, it is online, but I will provide you the link, okay? You can see the link here. Try to write it because it will take time for me to write it. Try to write it. You can see the link. Some second. That is the link. I will try to write it for you. So I am waiting for the first who will send the link, okay? The first. The first guys. Send it here. Or here. Oh, okay. Challenge link. I was writing. It is here, okay? I will try to send you in just 1 minute. I'm copying it. Anyone has sent? Because I have not access to my mail, so I cannot tell if anyone has sent yet. Maybe just give me 1 second. I will try to see. Send it to that mail. Just 1 minute. Guys, just 1 minute. Hurry up, hurry up. It is not working. I will try to see what's the problem. I will see. No, it is working, guy. It is working. It is working, guy. Oh. Try it again. Try it again. Maybe it is at your side. Okay, try it again. That's the last chance. Just 1 minute. Unfortunately, nobody, no one has sent a flag. I will stop down the server. I will stop down the server. Who have finished? Who has finished? Guys, who has finished? 5 seconds. 5 seconds. I will stop down the server. So 5, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. send it to that mail. Send it to that mail, okay? Send it to that mail. Hurry up, hurry up. Hurry up. I'm talking to Aweda. So send it to that mail. Okay. Someone has sent a flag. Someone has sent a flag. I think it is Mr. Obenas. Someone has sent a flag. So it's finished. So guys, some are talking about the problem with the SQL page. Mr. Robinas, you can send me your information, your name, your mail, okay? Send me by mail. And then you will receive something, okay? Send me your information. The page admin, again, I need to repeat it again. Oh, sorry. But I think that is not a general problem. Maybe you have to close the page and open another page. Maybe it is a problem with your browser, because I think that others have not incorporated that. Don't worry, guys. Okay, don't worry. Okay, Danish, are you there? Danish? Danish? Okay. Is there any question, guys? To finish, is there any question about our session? Is there any question? For the challenge, don't worry, I will put it on my repository on GitHub so you can access it and you can make your own lab, okay? I will give the link to Danish, he will provide you. You will have all the challenge that we have done, okay? All the materials that I have used. For my contact information, you have my 2 mails, so you can contact me, okay? That are my 2 mails. I will provide it in the chat. So those are my 2 mails, okay? I can give also my number. That is my number, so you can contact me. That is the last session on web security today. Okay. So we have seen, essentially, we have seen 5 vulnerabilities. Vulnerabilities about robo.tk file, about local file inclusion. We have talked also about SQL injection, talk about authentication bypass. Today we have seen cross-site request forgery and done a lab for all those vulnerabilities and a capstone challenge. Congratulations, guys. That was a great moment. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. You can contact me so we can work on some labs together. We can discuss, we can exchange. I am